Welcome to episode 130 of Say Like a Champ. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Streezy back in the building. What's up, dog?
Oh, man, as you can see, I'm on the move. But I do want to say I want to welcome in all the slackers that are already tuning in. And I want to say thank you for being here. We appreciate your time so much. I am on the way. I'm almost to the crib, okay? But I had to take a little weekend trip and just now getting back. So I tried to get here on time, but what really messed me up, honestly, was the time change. I lost an hour, and we were almost on time. But yeah, but what's good with you, Strizzy? How are you, fam?
I'm doing good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can start off a little rough, but it's definitely getting a little bit better, man. That's all I can say. Happy about that. Like you said, we see some slackers coming through. Anthony Weston, what's good, my brother? Bell coming back. She's back to back weeks, I think. That's what's up. Mom's is in the building. Happy Tuesday. That's what's good, you know what I'm saying? And then happy birthday, Grace. Obviously, I know you guys are celebrating your birthdays together. So again, happy birthday to my brother and my sister. Hope y'all had a blast out California. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And yes, definitely happy birthday to Grace on the Tuesday. Everybody's having so much fun with this whole, 2 thing. But yeah, it's definitely been a cool day. So that's what's up. But I think with that being said, I don't know. I think, do you want to get some disclaimers out of the way real quick?
Yeah, man. Y'all been around. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, hit them notification bells so anytime a new video pops up, y'all know what it is. You'll be the first one to see the video. But yeah, man, y'all know the deal, man. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you guys share, man. We're trying to get the podcast out there so you can share it. Even if you just copy link, share it to your Twitter, your Instagram stories. Is greatly appreciated, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Exactly. All right, so instead of doing the intro, though, let's go ahead and get to the first topic. But we need to bring in our third member of the panel real quick, helping hold it down. And all right, Marcus, you good? Yeah, you ready to? How are you doing, fam? Real quick.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just here, man. I'm here.
That's what's up. No, glad to have you with us for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first topic of the week. So what's next? What's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL Talk. Let's get it. All right, NFL Talk. So we don't have a crazy lot for NFL Talk, honestly, but there's a couple different things. The first thing I wanted to kick it off with, though, was Brian Flores being hired by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it looks like he is going to be back in the NFL, and I did want to hear your guys' thoughts about that. He's coming in as a linebackers coach and like assistant D coordinator. So, but he's back. That's what's up. So.
Absolutely, man. I mean, I'll go first because you know what I'm saying. But I love it. I'm happy that he got a job because when he was being interviewed on ESPN, he was basically saying like when they asked him, like, "Do you think you'll be hired again as an NFL coach?" And he essentially, I think in his heart he wanted to, but I think in his heart he felt that probably wasn't going to happen. So I'm glad that they made it happen and continue to do the right thing and making a well-deserved coach, continue to be able to coach in this league. How you feeling, Marcus?
For sure.
I actually was surprised. I was very surprised by the thing. I thought he was done too, so I was like, he not coming back. He might do college, but I was happy though. The team that made the running rule hired him, so it makes sense, So it was kind of cool with that part. But I'm happy. I think he'll do well there. And the head coach thing, he might have to wait a little while. He got this job, but I don't think he might have to wait a couple more years. But I don't know. He got this. He might get it back. So we'll see how he does with that. But I think he's gonna make them a lot better. So I think I'm happy with that pickup.
I agree. I think Coach Tomlin is smart for that. Honestly, he knew what he was doing with that, and he knew he could help his boy out a little bit, bring him back up, and he's getting a really good coach at a lower level. So, but you're right, Marcus. Maybe a couple of years, maybe he can get back to that head coaching job. Also, it might depend, honestly, on the outcome of the lawsuit.
Maybe you tear it up. Maybe you tear it up, you might get it.
Exactly. Another thing that was interesting, though, is that the Dolphins – what up, Aunt? Welcome to the show. The Dolphins actually did ask him to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and he did not sign it, and he actually ended up losing the money that was left on his contract. So, normally when you get fired, you get the rest of your money for those other years. He didn't get it because he didn't sign that. So what did you guys think of that?
I don't like it.
It could have been a problem that accident. He could have been emotional at the time. I think if they asked him now, he probably would have like, okay, I'm gonna go and do it, get that money. But I'm pretty sure he was still emotional, probably too kind of early when he did that. And we do stuff out of emotion. So I don't know. we all won't get that money you earn. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been like a
Exactly.
too fast of a decision.
Yeah.
I just think that money too, though, if he would have accepted it and would have signed, then the lawsuit goes away. Absolutely. So,
Yep.
so I think it's interesting that he didn't sign it, but I'm kind of glad he stuck to his guns.
Exactly.
And I wonder how many other coaches that have gotten fired and have signed that to get the rest of their pay and just other things that we'll never figure out. So, very interesting. But all right, what else do we have for NFL talk? Did you guys see the Aaron Rodgers thing yesterday? It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about that?
About it.
Marcus,
Yeah.
what was your thoughts on that one?
It's gonna be something last year. Like I hope they don't give him too much. I don't know how to say it. Too much.
Leeway.
Yeah, well, I would say talk about it too much because it happened last year. The same thing. He gonna probably play for him again. So I don't want to talk about it really like too much because it's like we don't know what he gonna do. I think he might even stay again. Where's he gonna really go? I think he gonna stay again. So I don't want to talk about it too much. It's real early too. So
yeah, definitely really early.
I think it's weird that honestly that like every time now we see Aaron Rodgers, he's on that Pat McAfee show. Like I just don't get that. Like he thinks that's his like he wants to be like a podcaster, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to be doing something different. Like, and I'm just not really here for it because he's not that entertaining. Like I kind of agree with you, Marcus. Like just make a decision or just let it be. But like going this whole back and forth and you're just end up the same is too much.
It's gonna mess up his career too. He might end up being like a Brett Favre in his career, like Anthony said. So hopefully he don't do too much stupid stuff because you still ain't winning. So you're a great quarterback, but you gotta don't be that guy though. I would say that don't be that guy.
Yeah, and Pop says that all the time too. That it's like for all this talk and all this greatness, he only has one Super Bowl.
One.
So
yeah.
And Kelly,
That's
welcome
true.
to the show, Kelly too.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you. Happy birthday, Grace. Another birthday shout out. Grace is getting blown up in the comments. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Popular, popular on here. She deserves it.
Okay, I'm talking else. I need the combine's coming up soon, the draft. I
really have XFL to partner with the
I'm
NFL.
getting close to the crib, so
yeah, AW, you kind of fading away. So
who's the XFL? Okay, okay, I'll holler at y'all in a few. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Get on that Wi-Fi. while A-Dub parks the whip and then gets on the Wi-Fi, he'll be back in just a few minutes. But Marcus, did you see that though about as far as the XFL to partner with the NFL?
Yeah, that's shocking, man. That's super shocking because I don't think they'll ever do something like that. But I think it's a good thing because it could be something like the G League. You know what I'm saying? Like have somewhere you can go to develop yourself because sometimes you can't. You on the sideline just sitting there. But you go to XFL, show people what you're doing, it'll help them out because XFL is always popular, but after a while it dies away. So I think it's gonna be good. It makes sense.
I think it's a super smart move, and I think a lot of it has to do with Dwayne the Rock Johnson now being basically the owner of it, and no longer Vince McMahon. You know, so I think Vince McMahon is kind of he's a billionaire. You know, I mean, he's one of those guys that's used to having stuff on his own and doing stuff on his own. And I think the Rock Dwayne, I think he's more accustomed to one. He played college football.
Right.
I think I can't remember if he did a short stint in the NFL, but I know he played college ball over in Florida or Miami, and I think he understands it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But still is like, why wouldn't I want to, partner up the NFL? Like they've been doing it for so long, they've been so successful. And it's not like you said, the XFL it starts off hot and then all of a sudden just completely dies off. So let's figure out how to nip that in the bud and keep it moving.
And in the XFL, is that Extreme Football League? Is that what they stand for?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think they'll change that too. I think they'll change the name of that too because you think of XFL, you think of it as like not serious. Yeah. So to me, change it to something like I'm saying, like a developed type thing like that. Well, like I said, I think it would be good for guys maybe, and you might have some guys that can do it. They maybe go out of high school and go straight to the XFL to try to get something. Especially you getting paid too. You might do that too. So you see how it goes. So I think it's gonna be a good thing. I think it'll be something good for the NFL. So and the guys.
Same, me too. I know A-Dub also put on here the agenda. People were talking about Deshaun Watson now being able to be interviewed. I think there's like 9 cases that are not haven't been settled yet or something like that. So looks like we might be coming down to a conclusion on this whole Deshaun Watson thing. But
I just want to see what's gonna happen though with the if he's gonna be suspended when he comes back. Are they gonna include what happened last year?
yeah,
That's the
so
biggest thing.
yeah, I'm with you on that. I was actually going to ask you how you felt about that, and if you didn't bring that up, I was going to bring it up. So yeah, I actually agree with you on that. I think even if he finishes, like if he settles with like all the remaining, women in cases, I still think there's going to be some type of suspension coming his way, because of it. Because at the end of the day, he's, he represents the Shield, you know what I mean, and you can't represent the Shield in a bad way. So I think he will get some type of suspension. But I'm curious on how long that time frame is going to be, though.
Yeah, it depends too. I think if he gets like up to 8 to 10 games, I don't think he might not get picked up this year. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
But if it's like maybe like a 4 to 5 game, even including from last year, he didn't play at all. Then I think a team could pick him up and you kind of get rolling. But I don't know. Eight might not be that bad. I'm thinking about 17 games. So
yeah,
he's talented. You could bring him in and do something like what's the guy from the Raiders that would come in and do some plays? Mariola. He could probably do something like that if he comes in late. But
right.
It just depends, man. So I hope he get another chance because Mike Vick was out 2 years. He came back and balled and got a bag. So
for sure.
he's younger and he has a lot to improve too. So I think he'll be okay. But hopefully he don't get another 2 years. Hopefully he gets to play something next year.
I think he will. I think I'm with you. I think the max I think he'll get is 8 games. I don't think it'll be more than that. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I think because like he wasn't necessarily guilty, you know what I'm saying, in air quotes of anything. I think it'll be more of like a an appearance type thing. So I know you're not guilty, but we got to suspend you for some time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like 4 games minimum, 8 games maximum.
Anthony said, Mark, would you trade Dak for him if he had to play again? Nah, I can't do it to my quarterback. That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback, man. So
that's a tough one.
Only reason I would say no is if he does come in, like say we did trade him or whatever like that, he gonna have to learn a whole new wave. Like we at that point where we they got a chemistry going and trying to get to the next level. I think bringing him in, we're going to start all the way over like that. But I think, like I said, I think Watson's a little better right now, but I just think I'll keep Dak though. I like Dak and give him a shot. All you gotta do is win Super Bowl, and everybody love him and say he's the best anyway. So
I kind of agree with you on that. I'm not making the switch now. I just think y'all are a coach away. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it has to do too much with Dak or Deshaun. I figure you guys win regardless, but I think it's just your coaching staff right now that's really holding y'all back, man. You could figure out who your best coach is for the situation, and y'all get over that hump for sure.
So what do you think? Like, go to Pittsburgh, go to Denver. It's one more team in the quarterback too. They can use them like extremely. I don't lie. I wouldn't mind seeing them in Pittsburgh though. That might be a dope little setup right there.
Man, yeah, they make them instant contenders again.
And I don't know, Anthony. When you get him, do you have to trade, or can you just pick it like sign him? Like how they gonna make any team get him? They gotta.
It'd be a trade. Remember, he just signed that new contract. Like,
so you had to trade. Okay.
He just signed that extension. Like I think either the year before all this happened. So like 2 years ago now, he just signed that contract extension. So it would definitely be a trade. But I saw that the Panthers, I guess, like were like super interested, like willing to go all in for him. But he used his no trade clause and was like, I ain't doing it. Like he wasn't with it.
So it's not no way y'all can get him.
I don't think so. I think from what I've been hearing, that rule is a big problem for the Panthers organization right now. A lot of players that they're trying to get or want to go after essentially have been like, we don't want to go there. So I'm like, yo, if that's for real, if that's really the case, like he gotta go, dog. Like,
but you think he gonna be the coach at the beginning of the year though? You think he'll be there?
I think so. I don't, if they haven't fired him yet, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true too. You're right. Cause you're true.
Yeah, if they ain't fired him yet, man, he gonna be there, man. I think he'll get one more solid.
One more shot, like
one more solid season. If we start next year again really bad, which I can't see us not, because ain't nothing changed yet. But if we don't figure something out, I hope he gone in like 6 weeks. He gotta go.
Yeah, but then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's a couple teams out there. I think he could go any team that could help out, but
Yeah.
that's one of the teams. And the thing too, it came a day, kind of going back to Aaron Rodgers. It came out today on ESPN that like Aaron Rodgers can go to the 49ers. I'm like, so you don't give up on your draft pick that you did last year? Like,
yeah, that'd be weird.
Maybe another reason too. Maybe that's why they didn't go to him this year. Because I think they had opportunities to go to him this year. They didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they know something that we don't know. Maybe Aaron Rodgers go to 49ers, man. That's gonna be crazy, man. So,
that would be super crazy. You get the defense, you get Shanahan,
Debo,
the running game. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And then, like I told somebody else too. People forget he posted this, but Demonte Adams, he posted. He said, "Wherever he goes, I'm going." So I still feel that wherever Rodgers go, I think Adams gonna tag along. So you get that. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Because I don't really see it in Love, the backup quarterback that they drafted. I don't really see it in him. I know we got very, very limited playing time, but I don't really see it there yet. So they could probably package up Trey Lance, maybe some first round picks to grab Adams and Rodgers over. Oh man, that's
real talk.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know, man. So we still trying to wait for AW to get in. Well, I guess we probably can go to the next one. He might come in on the next one, but we could try the next one right quick and see.
For sure. Let's jump into let's segue into NBA talk.
All right, man.
Just respond with the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Got it.
All right. Jacket.
Travel.
Butterfly.
Foul.
Goat.
Kobe.
Subway.
Double dribble.
Okay. We're getting to some things. Let me try one more here. Spider.
Mitchell.
Okay, just as I suspected. All right, I have it. I think I know what it is. I think I have the diagnosis, and
Just give it to me straight, Doc. How much time I got left, man?
You're gonna be okay. But it's a serious case of NBA talk.
NBA talk.
Man, so we are literally fresh off of NBA All-Star Weekend, man. How you feeling about it? Like,
well, before we continue, we got the man, like he always do, me the myth, the legend. What's his name, baby?
What's good, y'all? What's going down? My bad. So I made it farther than I. What are y'all on right now?
We literally just started NBA talk.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So I didn't watch any of the All-Star stuff, so I'm excited.
They got that lag on you, man. I don't know what's going on, man. They lagging you today, A-Dub. I don't know what's happening. But we'll let him come back in, but he's out. But All-Star Weekend, man, it was actually exciting. Like pretty good, except for one thing. We all know what that one thing is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So it's pretty good. I don't know what you want to start with. You want to start with that, or you want to start from the beginning, or how you want to do it?
We gotta start from the beginning, kind of get into it. You know what I'm saying?
You.
But yeah, the skills challenge was pretty dope. Actually, I'm actually kind of liking the format to some of this. How they're changing it, and I love the way they try to change and update things. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually we will get tired of seeing the same old. So the skill challenge is actually really dope. And that kind of ties into let's get into the 3-point contest, man. How you feel about 3-point contest?
It was cool. I was just not hating on him, but I was just disappointed that Towns won. Like, how you let him win the 3-point contest? Now he gonna think he won it fair and square, but you having Trey up in there. Trey should have got farther than he did, you know. Yeah. So Zach LaVine, I thought he was gonna do a little better than what he did also, but I still don't think the besides Trey, I still don't think the elite 3-point shooters did it. So that's why he won. I guess I'm happy for him to do it, but
yeah,
it was cool. But I just think the real 3-point shooters they really wasn't in there. They should have been there to do it. So
yeah, I was honestly low key going for him just because he was the big in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, it would be crazy if this dude beats these guys because some of these guys are actually legit 3-point shooters. What's his name?
McCollum did too.
Yeah, and what's Connaughton? I think his name is out of the Clippers or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, not
Connaughton.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, but I think
I can see him, but I know you're talking about.
He came close, man. He had like 20 something points too. Like it was close.
Yeah,
it was close to the three of them between him, Trey, and Cat. But no, he be self-proclaiming himself the best 3-point or the best shooting big in the league right now, and he came
but I just don't want like big men start trying to come and being in a 3-point. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, I can do it too. Like, no, we don't want to see all that. So hopefully he's the first and last. Maybe he could defend his thing next year. But after that, let's wrap that up. I don't want to see that
for sure
no more.
You know what I want to see though? I want to see like you said, maybe next year he defends it. I want to see like a 3-point contest of champions. Like I want to see Steph in there, Clay in there.
Okay.
Book won it a couple of years ago. Like I want to see something like the Pat. Trey obviously got to come back. McCollum can come back if he wants to, but I want to see like those guys who are just known for shooting a gang of threes. Even Harden, I feel like Harden did it like one time. And
Kennard, that's his name. That's right.
Kennard, yeah, Luke Kennard, exactly.
Yeah.
So I would really like to see some of those guys kind of come in and like you said, like have the big name 3-point shooters come in here and start shooting that rock up.
But other than that, I still think the 3-point contest. I won't do too much to it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
How it went. You know what I'm saying, like I said, adding those other balls to like the bigger balls to it.
Yeah.
And then those guys now they get to move it to all that money balls on one racket like that. It's kind of cool. So, but other than that, like I said, it's cool. But and then you get to the did you watch the celebrity game?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't get a chance. Anthony, he has told me Perk and Jefferson was clowning on that. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I seen a guy from Cleveland Browns. That boy was dunking like crazy, dog.
Oh, I know, dog. Oh my god.
I was like, he windmilling. So I was like, is the goals lower than it's supposed to be? Like, oh what? I didn't know what was going on.
You've never seen him hoop? No, this man
not in a game, even though it wasn't a real game, but I'm like, he coming on a fast break, windmilling, like dunking from drop step, and I'm like, God,
no, he's a freak athlete, bro. So I've actually seen him do like 30-inch box jumps with like 225 on his shoulders.
Wow.
On everything. So like you imagine how explosive that is, and then Anthony's right. Like that's a big dude. Like he's not some little dude. Like that's a big, monstrous dude out here. Like you said, doing windmills on fast breaks and stuff. Like so that was actually really, really crazy. I was surprised.
A-Dubs, he said he's gonna be on the bench tonight. His king of connection right. I would say try it one more time, man. Unplug it, plug it back in. You gotta give it one more. You can't just give up like that. You're the leader of the ship, man. We can't do that like captain. Exactly. So just unplug it, give it one more shot, man, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Oh, captain, my captain, man, come on.
Yeah, man. So so he was doing this thing, and then the dunk contest, man, it was just, I don't know, man. It was disappointing. Even how it started when I wasn't a fan of Greg Anthony. What's not Anthony? Was not Greg? Is it Greg Anthony? Yeah, his son, Greg Anthony. Yeah, Cole Anthony came in. The way he was second forever. He put the boots on. We seen you put the Timbs on. We seen that. We know you probably dunked in Timbs before. Like we seen that. Yeah. But he was taking so long. He sat down. And I'm like, what's going on? I thought you were gonna do something really crazy. And he did it was like nothing. Like it was kind of weird. So I don't know, man. It just some of the guys and what's his name? Famous Los. He came out today. He did like a little clip. I don't know if you seen it or not. No. Of like. He was saying how open top and he didn't do no bad dunks. He did some pretty good dunks.
Yeah.
But I disagree with a little bit with him because the first thing he showed, he didn't dunk it. Like he barely got it in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, that's not a dunk, dog. So no, I'm like Sean Kemp, he wouldn't dunk it either. He would throw it in there, but he's up there.
Oh,
but Tipping, like he barely got up in there. But I said the whole thing was disappointing. But I was talking to a friend too. He was saying they should just get away with it because all the dunks are pretty much done. Like everybody thought all the dunks.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that's? I don't know. I think it's other dunks you can do too. But he said like the free throw line, the sideline, over the backboard, off the glass, all that. He said it's pretty much done. But I just think you gotta be more creative than thinking some other dunks though. I don't know. You think they all gone?
I think you do. I think you do need to be a little bit more creative and mix it up a little bit. One of my friends was actually telling me, he was like, "What if they started doing something like a doubles dunk competition?" Where you pretty much get in with like another dunk partner. I don't know how they would make that work, but like that could actually be pretty cool if you could incorporate some dunks like with another dunking partner.
Yeah, so Anthony said they need to put legendary dunkers' names in their hat and have each contestant pick each name and try to recreate that legend's dunk. Yeah, but that's the same way we were saying too. Like, so y'all pretty much everything's pretty much over with. Are you doing somebody else dunk? So,
Yep.
all right,
I agree with you,
between
though.
legs is gone. Like, I don't know. I just think I can't think of a one right now, but I don't know. Do we just go away with it, man, and just maybe add something and do it everything in one night or something like that, or how would you?
I don't know. I'm kind of with you though. Honestly, like I feel like maybe we try to figure something else out because I feel like the dunk contest has been gradually getting worse and worse every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like the last time when Aaron and Zach Levine put on that last show like 2 years in a row or something like that. It was like dang, like that was the last time it was like good. You know
They
what I'm
got it
saying?
wrong too. I still think Wichita would have won. You know.
Right? Exactly. And Obi Toppin, man, he's actually a solid dunker. So like, even though he has some pretty good dunks, I was still kind of like,
he did his thing, but he shouldn't have won off his dunks. He did, you know, he shouldn't have won off those dunks.
Yeah.
But like people say, we expect the guy to be flying out. But no, I don't think so. I think we seen some good dunks, but I think it's also the dunkers. I don't think the guy from Golden State, he shouldn't have been in it. Like
Right.
Cole Anthony, he shouldn't have been in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Those guys,
Right.
just because you can dunk in a game, it don't mean you like a dunk contest type of
Flashy
guy.
dunker. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So, but what they could do, I don't know, is if it's considered NBA weekend, maybe because you had some other dunkers from the playground they can do some stuff. So maybe you bring one of them in or something like that to kind of spice up a little bit, maybe, and see they compete with that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think there's many dunks out there they can do, man. I think it is.
Oh, I know they could. I know they just gotta get creative. I think that's the part of it is just trying to be creative and think outside of the box and being able to like practice for it. But yeah, man, I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly about the dunk contest. It was bad, dog. I'm seeing all the jokes and all the memes and stuff like that. They've been wildly cracking me up all week. But getting into the game, man, Team LeBron, man, 5-0 since the new format started. This man's undefeated, man. How do you feel about the other game? Steph Curry going off?
Yeah, I think the whole game, the whole pace was like cool. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start off a little slow. You know, they're gonna be kind of like each other do their thing, but as they get closer and closer, that's when they start getting good. And like the fourth quarter, I was on my edge of my seat, like oh man, it's good. But here you go, because you didn't know who's gonna win before. Also, games you can kind of tell who's gonna win because it's the best players from the East and the West. But the way they're mixing it up, you can have East and West on the same team. You gotta keep it like that because I still think if the all West, all East, I think the West kills him. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some good players on the East, but I think you have better players on the West. I think they dominate. Yeah, I think you're gonna dominate. So the way they're doing it, kind of mixing up a little bit, that's kind of cool. I think it would have been a little bit closer if you had Durant in there. You know, Kevin Durant didn't play. You know, so I think him and that it'd have been a little. It was already close, but I don't know. You don't know who's gonna win, but Steph Curry, he's amazing, dog. Like even though it's an All-Star game and he had a lot of open shots. But he made it hard on himself. He knows it's gonna be kind of open, so he would shoot it and turn it around like before it even went in. Like that's crazy, man.
My man was running off balance threes for no reason. Like they were just going in. Like he didn't have to do all that. It was still going in, man.
Anthony said he misses the old East and West.
I kind of don't.
Yeah, he old school at heart. It's not. I don't feel bad. That's just him.
Like I see what he's saying because I'm kind of old school too, but like I love the fact that I can see LeBron James and Giannis on the same team for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that you're just never probably gonna see. Like even the second time in a row of LeBron and Steph on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're not gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope.
Our brother's back, the captain. He's here. It looks good. It looks good. No freezing up. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all we listen to. You've been gone all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it missed you. That's all it was. So yeah, so
apparently,
we back. But
we know how these computers want to do their own thing. So
exactly. So we just talking about the All-Star game. I know you said you didn't watch it, but we're just talking about Steph, how crazy he went, man. He went bananas, man. So I kind of wish he got the record though. He needed one more three, man, to get that 53.
I did hear he put on a show.
Yeah. Oh man, I capped.
That's all it is 53 is the most ever.
Well, Anthony Davis hit 52, so he was trying to get that. He hit 50, so
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, you good. Stay here. You good. It's just going. It's a little better though. But I don't remember. Anthony Davis getting 52. Y'all remember that?
I do. It was a couple years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Really? He hit 50? I didn't realize he hit 52.
Yeah, it's wild.
So Kelly said IT advice almost.
Always works.
Oh yeah.
He clowning. But how did you? So on the agenda too, man. How did you guys feel about the top 75 players getting together, man? How did you feel about that?
It was cool to see those guys, man. And my favorite one by all I know y'all gonna be like, what? My favorite 75 player of all time is Dennis Rodman, dog. I was happy to see him there, dog. Just to see him walk up in there. Because a lot of people didn't come, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, Dennis ain't gonna come. When I seen Dennis, I'm like, if Dennis can come, y'all gotta come. Like Westbrook, you should have. I know you was a little mad because you didn't make the team all that. You should have still came there. You know what I'm saying? This would be a part of the whole picture thing. Maybe it was something else, but seeing him and seeing the newer players take a picture with him and the respect how great he was kind of cool too, man. I love that.
I think that was the cool part about it too. Was like, you know, seeing all these guys in the same. I'm sure they probably get together more than we probably think they do, but you know what I mean. Like Michael Jordan's an owner. You know, how often does he get to really hang out with Magic still? And you know, seeing them clown and talk about playing one-on-one and all this fun stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. I think it was kind of fun. And you know, LeBron got to talk about how like, you know, he's been in the league for 19 years, but you'd be surprised how much he doesn't get to talk to MJ. And you see the little moment that they had. I thought was actually
that was really cool. I wish I had that mic, had a mic'd up so I could hear what they were saying. Because LeBron did have a face like he, you know, you could tell it was a little something there, but he was trying to like laugh it off. You know, Jordan probably saying something crazy to him. You know, so
of course he was. You know,
I know Jordan said something crazy to him like, "Hey, they crazy think you better than me, but I love you anyway." You know, LeBron was like, oh, "Okay, all right, man."
Jordan was like, "You'll never match me." That's what he was saying.
Exactly.
That's real.
Yeah, you didn't have that heart like I had,
like,
man.
You can try as hard as you can.
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing, this is one All-Star weekend I wish I would have went to. You have to see some of those old guys. I would have loved to come run some of those guys like that. It was kind of cool. Yeah. And it was kind of cool to see AI out there and understand how he was doing his thing. And I'm made a point to Scottie Pippen didn't come. I don't think he could have came, you know. How stuff going right now, you know what I'm saying? He probably couldn't have came. He probably got booed, you know. So
yeah, for sure.
It was a good thing he didn't come out there.
Too much beef going on.
Yeah. But I don't know. Isaiah Thomas was out there, so you never know. He came.
It looked like the old Celtics squad, you know, minus Rondo made up a little bit too. I seen Ray Allen taking a picture with Paul Pierce and KG. So.
Yeah. It was cool because a lot of people was trying to look the image when he dapped LeBron and Kevin Durant was like, Kevin Garnett was like, all right, what's going on with this? But that's a good thing. They kind of cool now. I don't know how cool, but it was happy to see him kind of good. Paul Pierce looked real full too. I don't know. He had a good time before he got there. He looked lively. So, and then did y'all see this clip too when MJ challenged Magic? They always going at each other, man. They always doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he gotta sit his old self down somewhere, man. I get it. He's still competitive. I know he can still dunk. I've seen him do it, but like, man, if you don't go sit down somewhere and run that team,
right? Kelly asked who would have been booed. I was talking about Scottie Pippen. You know, his book came out. He said some crazy stuff. So, you know, Cleveland they love booing people. That's why I think Steph Curry went off on them too. Let them know like I'm still that guy.
Facts.
So
speaking of like Cleveland, and I don't know if you guys saw this too. LeBron talking about he ain't closed the book on potentially playing in Cleveland again.
I missed that.
You missed that? Yeah, they asked him about the possibility, how well their young stars are doing. Man, I think it kind of sucks. Not sucks, but like obviously he's going to be like probably the second best point guard until Steph Curry like retires for a long time. But that boy Darius Garland is nice.
He's nice.
That kid is nice, man. He gonna be real nice. I kind of hope LeBron don't go back.
Yeah, is it fair? Because even they surprised everybody doing good. Don't go back now. Like when they doing good. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go back.
Right. Mobley's gonna be rookie of the year. I think Jarrett Allen has found his place. Like they look good, man. They're gonna be a real fun team to watch.
What you say, Doug? I think he was saying something.
I thought it was too.
Man, there's some haters out there, man. Somebody messing with my boy, messing with his Wi-Fi out there, man.
Somebody on my man's Wi-Fi, man. That's messed up.
Yeah, somebody tapped in. But yeah, but like I said, the All-Star game, I love the format. How the last quarter they don't do it, no clock, no commercial. They just go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the points.
It's kind of cool how you doing that and make it exciting. And then the Kobe Bryant Trophy, what you think about that? That's kind of cool too.
I love that actually. I wasn't, God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what they were gonna do with Kobe's passing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone talked about changing the logo and changing the NBA championship trophy. But I think it's actually really, really cool that they had to do something. We didn't know what it was gonna be, but they had to do something. So I think the Kobe Bryant trophy for the All-Star game was actually really, really cool, man. Love to see it.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, and it was surprising and kind of cool to see his wife out there too. Now she's still emotional. When they said his name, he was part of the 75 players too. And when they said his name, man, I got chills too. Like, man, he's really gone, dog. It still don't seem, huh?
No, I was gonna say, even just watching Vanessa come out and handing the award to Chris Paul too, like, and talking about Chris Paul, we'll talk about his injury out 6 to 8 weeks, but even that too, just I feel like anything that has to do with Kobe lately, man, I just get chills. I get sad for a quick second. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
And then I feel bad because they move on. Like when they say something about them, they move on. You have to, because you don't want to be like all sad, but at the same time you feel a little good to like, hey, we just moving on like it ain't. But it's gonna be tough forever, man. It'll never get easier. I don't think. It might get a little easier as time goes, but you're gonna always remember, and it's gonna always be sad. It's just saying when they say his name and they show his wife's face, like she still was like, it's like I can only imagine how she's even functioning. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't just lose Kobe; she lost a daughter too at the same time. Sure. So somebody she birthed. I can never understand a mother's love for her daughter. So it's just, man. But with God, I don't know. It's just prayers, I guess. She's got the strength to go. She got a good people around her. So I just keep praying for her every day, man, that she get the strength to kind of move on, man. So
keep going, keep pushing, man.
Yeah.
LeBron said, he said, I tried y'all, but LeBron is going wherever Bronny goes. He's gonna get his son drafted. I agree with that. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if Bronny's that good. I'm not saying he's bad. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm with you. He's not, and another thing though, he didn't take off his dad's height. He didn't get that. Unless you get a growth spurt overnight, but he didn't get that height from his dad. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win. So to me, if he got, maybe he was like a little 6'7", 6'8", then I think you know what I'm saying, he might get there. But he gonna go to the NBA. He gonna go to the NBA. His dad trying to. It's gonna happen. But how long he gonna last? He might leave when his dad leaves. So they both gonna get their retirement at the same time. So
weak. So, I agree, man. Like, and even though I'm like, it's funny because the only time you see Bronny like on Instagram, ESPN, stuff like that is when like he's in his warm-ups because he be dunking, or like when he has like a somewhat okay game. But then they just put all his highlights together. You check the stats, he had 11 points. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I don't really
and to me, that the one that was gonna be good, I thought was gonna go college and go elite was Dwayne Wayne's son. Like, I thought Zaire, I think it's Zaire's name. I thought he was gonna be the guy that's gonna be. He's in G League too. So I don't. If he in G League, I think, like I said, LeBron's son, he has to get there because that's what LeBron waiting for. He gonna get there, and they gonna get a couple. He gonna be like what's the other ball brother? You know what I'm saying? He gonna get training camp. You know what I'm saying? He might make it.
Jello. Yeah, Jello ball. Yeah.
He might make it to like that, but that's gonna be it. He ain't gonna get no time, man.
Yep. I feel like
I hope we're wrong though. I hope he might be good. We'll see. But right now, buddy, it ain't happening. And he's a junior this year or sophomore?
Yeah, I think he's a junior this year.
So he got one more year.
Yeah. And Anthony's right. He said he's like 24th rated in his class, so he's got a lot to improve. But I feel like 24th is kind of a lot. And I'm wondering if that's 24th because of your actual talent or 24th because you're LeBron James' son.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, I think Zaire Wade is actually better than LeBron's son, but even he's got a lot of work to do.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So
I feel like even if he gets to the league, he don't get drafted by the Jazz. He don't get drafted by Utah.
He's gonna be on that G League team for sure, though. When Jack get over there.
Exactly.
So. And yeah. And the last thing too, I could be wrong, but they said Dwayne Wade said next year the All-Star game gonna be in Salt Lake City next year.
Is it? I think he did say that. I think he did mention that. Actually.
That's gonna be different. They going back to back places like wow, Cleveland then Salt Lake. Hey, you can't put New York or LA in there or some kind of way.
I think we're on deck soon. I can't. For some
It's
reason,
time.
I thought for some so it's funny. The last All-Star game that was here, I actually I participated in the dunk contest there.
Oh,
and I ended up getting so they did like
hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Keep going.
Oh, for sure. So I actually participated in the dunk contest a couple of years ago, and I ended up not winning, but the first and second place, which is me and this other dude, were supposed to come back later on that evening for a dunk off, but I ended up not being able to go back because something happened with one of my kiddos. So that kind of stunk, kind of like one of those what could have happened type things that will still have been fun, but I don't know, kind of crazy. I'll wait for Marcus to get back. We can kind of segue into to other sports. But keep going in the comments, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking as far as like what you like, what you didn't like. Unc says Rick Barry had 3 sons playing the NBA. John Barry was a career journeyman. That's for sure. That's for sure. Steph Washington says at least the players stay out of trouble in those plays. That's true. Not a lot to do, you know what I'm saying, in Utah. So most you can do is just not get any trouble. Especially with the young ones getting there, whether they're in the All-Star game or not, they're gonna go and hang out.
My bad. I was trying to look for my All-Star thing too. Cause I was supposed to be one of the volunteers. I did the paperwork and everything. Had my lanyard, and I didn't do it. I don't know why. I think I know why. I think I wasn't able to get my hair cut or something. So I was looking kind of I think I was looking a little busted. So I was like, since I get my hair cut, I ain't going then. I think that's what it was. I was young too. You know what I'm saying? I think I was like 20. I think it was
because you're only 2 years older than me or something like that. So.
Yeah, but it had to be before I got married though. I think.
Okay.
I definitely wasn't married yet. So you know what I'm saying, I was trying to look good. So I was like, I got no haircut, All-Star weekend. It's gonna be stars out there. I never know. I might get one. I might get one of them stars. You know what I'm saying? You know, in my head. You know.
Man, it was pretty dope. I remember walking around and just I remember I saw Amari Stoudemire up close. I ran into Tim Duncan too.
Oh, so for real?
Tim Duncan, I ran into Tim Duncan. I ran into Amari. I feel like I ran into a couple of other people too. But man, when I say Tim Duncan and Amari Stoudemire are freaking huge, bro. It's wild. They are monstrous, man. It's insane. It's crazy.
Yeah, I used to work at Cold Stone Creamery right down 24th Street in Camelback. So I used to see all the Suns players all the time. Like Omari's, he was he's coming all the time. So he would come in there, and it got to the point where him and Sean Marion, they would call me before they came. They're like, "Hey man, we got friends of the game. You have my order right." I still remember that order too. Omari, he always wants cheesecake ice cream with pie crust on there. Is that, and then Sean Marion, he wanted sweet cream ice cream with cake on his. So I always know they would call me like, "Hey man, we on our way." I would wait. I'll be the only one in the store waiting until they got there. They pull up in their little beam, whatever it was, bring out there and go like that. Them two was always cool, man.
That's dope, actually. That's dope.
Yeah. Anthony says it's gonna be in Vegas next year. I thought it was Salt Lake. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know.
That's what's up.
So it was 2009. That's when it was.
I would say that. Was it fun working at Coastal? Did you make yourself all kinds of random things?
Hey, that's the thing, man. When you working there, when you first work, you eat a lot of stuff, but after a while you get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't eat ice cream for a long time because I seen it every day. I was a manager there, so I always see the doing this in here. But it took me almost, I think, 2 or 3 years after I left there to eat ice cream again because I don't know. I got sick of it. I'm saying I was there every day for 3 years, dog. So
that's true.
For a while, I was like, I can't do this no more. But I did make some crazy stuff. My favorite was cake batter. We had cake batter ice cream. Yeah. I would get that with cake, Snickers, and Reese's up in there. That was a combination right there.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
All right, man. I am with Unc though. He said we should organize a SLAC road trip next year. I'm 100% down for that.
Yeah, we gotta do it, man. We can't just say it. We got a plan. So we gotta pick a date and say this time we're gonna do it instead of just saying it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put responsibility on ourselves to do that.
Oh, that's real talk. We definitely gonna do it, man. That's for sure. With that being said, I know we're getting close to time, and let's get into other sports. I definitely want to talk about Juwan Howard and his
Yeah, we gotta get there, man.
incident. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that.
All right.
So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports.
Ooh, yeah. All right, so you guys can do. I know if you were watching any type of ESPN anything, I know you saw the whole kind of. I don't want to call it like a fight, but like little altercation. You know what I'm saying? You kind of mushed old boy's face.
No, it wasn't no mush. That was a slap. That's what that was.
Yeah.
And it probably would have been more, but he had those bodies in front of him, so his arm couldn't really get like he wanted to. But you could tell
That's
he
true.
slapped and came down. You know what I'm saying? So
That's definitely real. That's definitely real.
That's one of them uncle, like you on your uncle and your grandpa, like, boy, shut up, boy, like one of them kind of things.
Yeah. Man, I just want to know, does anybody know what was said? Like, has anything come out yet? Like, what was said? Because I didn't see what happened.
I don't think we'll know. We'll probably know later on, but I don't think somebody have to say something because we'll see. But the whole thing is, I don't know if you agree with this. I don't think he should have been fired, which he wasn't fired. He's suspended. And to me, I would have said, I guess 5 games. I guess he get to come back for the tournament, right? If they make it.
They make it.
Yeah, so he get to come back for that. But I don't think they're gonna make the tournament though, right?
I don't think so. They're not very good this year.
Yeah, that's the reason why I probably going to game 5 games. Like they ain't gonna make it anyway. So
yeah,
we just say 5 games for next year.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing is, yeah, I wouldn't say I don't think he should got fired because the reason why, because he didn't initiate it. Like he was really trying to walk away from the dude. Like it showed. Like I'm trying to, like, okay, man, all right, whatever. And he kind of grabbed him back, like trying to talk to him. And it's just like, don't do that to a grown man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. And I think he was looking. I think he was looking for him, but he was so short, so he got the next thing coming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he came up to and he apologized to the assistant coach who he hit. But yeah. I think when you like in that mode, you see red, dog. You can't calm that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure, man. You get an altercation like that, it's really hard to just flat out stop Anthony. You chill out. You get that fine. Yeah, you gotta relax, man. I'm weak.
That's funny though.
It's really funny. But yeah, I actually agree with you. I don't think he deserved to get fired, but I also think he's lucky to not be fired.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it, because like, man, you know the deal, man. Like they don't treat our black coaches the same way they do our Caucasian ones. So. I was actually really happy that they didn't fire him. 5-game suspension, rest of the season. Like Adam said, he could be back for the Big Ten tourney though. He thinks, I think would be actually cool. They kind of fell off this season, which is really weird. Considering the last couple of years they were like top 1 and 2, almost like the whole year. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can figure things out. Maybe get some more recruits for the upcoming season. But I'm actually really glad he just got the 5 games and did get suspended. It was crazy. It was crazy though.
And I say, well, I didn't think of it this way. What Miss Stephanie said, it doesn't set a good sound for young men. That's true too. I understand that. But sometimes when you in that moment, you gotta let people know too. You gotta stick up for yourself too. That's how I looked at it. So, but like I said, yeah, go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I was just saying, I completely agree with you. Like you gotta. We don't know what was said. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he could have said something just totally out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm like.
Yeah, I just the reason why I say I kind of can go with him, because that's something I would have did, because I was I'm trying to leave and you pull me back in, doing all this talking and stuff. Like I said, he said something and then but the good thing about it is it was like a true punch. It was like more like an open hand. So that's another reason why I think if the guy would have got hit and felt like he got knocked out, then he'd have been done. I think it would have been. He probably got some jail time too. Maybe got, you know what I'm saying, something.
Some charges definitely getting filed for sure.
Yeah, but they coach, I think he should have got more than getting fined, because he pretty much initiated that. You know what I'm saying? So it happened like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was. I was surprised because I seen the scuffle and everything. I'm like, that's normal. They just kind of mad they lost.
Exactly.
When I seen that hit, I was like, oh, Juwan, like especially from him, because he's always seemed like a clean cut, like go by the book. But I like you said, something happened for him to even do that. So I don't know, man.
That's true. It's like Memphis. They have the talent, just can't put it together. But I hope they figure it out.
They young. They real young too, though. They got a lot of
They
freshmen
are
over there.
a lot of freshmen over there for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was actually really crazy. As far as the MLB, both sides still far apart. Need to agree this week in
Crazy.
order to start on the 31st of March. So hopefully, they can get something figured out because, like, it's that point in time, you know what I'm saying, where basketball and football start ending towards summertime, and like I don't watch a lot of early baseball, but I still be looking to watch something until football starts up again. You know what I'm saying, late August and September. So.
Yeah, they did a special too on the news. They was talking about here how a lot of companies are really needing that people to come here for spring training. They said they're gonna lose a lot of money and they're gonna be go under, because the pandemic is still here too. So they depend on those people coming here from around that time, for their business like that. But if they don't happen, a lot of people are gonna suffer for that too. So hopefully they do pick it up too, man. Hopefully,
yeah, man. I really agree with that. I mean, and not only that too, like there's so many people who go to spring training games just to go and drink and have fun. Like they don't even care about baseball.
Right.
They just like spring training is
good
just
weather.
Exactly, man. Great weather. They just go sit on the lawn, like the lawn area. Don't even buy regular seats. You know what I'm saying? They just drink and be merry. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
They gotta figure it out, man. No, they don't like. They just got done with this, COVID stuff. They don't want to go back to another season where they're not making money, man. Like, figure it out. Let's see. Upcoming next, we got the racing Daytona 500 back. Bubba Wallace is currently in second place. I think that's dope. Man.
That's so dope. Man.
Absolutely, dude. Like I don't know. I hope I don't know if it ended yet, right? It's not over yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. I don't think it's done yet. So hopefully at
that's when we need to capture because I don't watch too much, but I try to support it when I do get to watch it.
Same. I hope he can pull him and get first. That would be super dope. Like that would be super dope.
And then we got the boxing we're gonna talk about too. Canelo.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Doing a deal with
deal with Dazin.
Dazin, okay.
Yep.
But is there anybody out there he can fight though? Like he's gonna get some competition because he beating anybody he fight, right?
Yeah, he basically gonna be. I think even in this, he's basically gonna beat whoever he wants. What's funny? I love Triple G. Triple G is my dude. But like, I feel like he's kind of gotten to a point though where like, I don't know if he's gonna survive a third fight. What I'm saying?
Don't do that, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
if they both were older, then yeah, but you don't want none of that right now.
Yeah, I know, especially because Canelo's on top of the world right now, man. He beating everybody. He beating everybody bad.
You want to be able to play with your grandkids, man. Have a good life afterwards. Because you getting that now, you might not be. You might be. What's that guy for Marvel? X-Men?
Professor Xavier?
Huh?
Professor Xavier?
Yeah, you might be up there like that. So don't go up in there, man. Stay out, Triple G. I like Triple G too, but I think your time is came, man. You had the chance to do it, it ain't come in. So
especially because Triple G's always been kind of a brawler. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of one of them dudes who'll go in there and drop his hands and just, you know what I'm saying, really go in there and start brawling. So I've always loved Triple G, like that's my dude. But yeah, I mean he signed for the 3 fights, and he'll definitely make all of them.
Miss Stephanie said something that is really like a subject, man, that need to be talked about. Talking about equal pay for women athletes, and that's like it's crazy how different it is.
How lopsided it is, yeah.
And especially now too, like it's 2022. Like you thought it would get at least some sports get that, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not gonna go all the way, but you can see some sports getting there.
Yeah.
But it's still bad, man. They work so hard. They you know what I'm saying, they have a lot of things. I always say women go through a lot than a man does any day. So they should be getting at least double, man, because they don't do that many sports anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it's a sport that they do, they definitely should be getting that. And it's like, man, would they ever change? I don't know, man.
It's gonna be tough, and I'm actually glad, Stephanie, you brought that up. We talked about it a little bit I can't remember if it was last week or the week before that. We were talking about Liz Cambridge. Cambridge was talking about how the highest paid WNBA player is making 5 times less than the highest paid coach. You know what I'm saying? So and I think so. And now Liz Cambridge actually signed a new WNBA contract with the Los Angeles Sparks. So she actually left Las Vegas. So she's no longer even playing there. So I think it had a lot to do with it a little bit. Like, you know, maybe you should have said that out loud. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think you should have, because it in hindsight, it's like there ain't no way that should be happening. Ain't no coaches in the NBA making anything close to what these players are making. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I agree. I think it's about time that these female athletes start, and it's not even just pay too. From a union standpoint, they're just not as taken care of as the men. They don't get to fly first class unless they pay for it themselves. You know what I mean? I'm sure their healthcare is nowhere near as good. Like, if you can't pay them more in actual salary, make it better in other things. You know what I'm saying? Like you have exactly. You have the money. They don't play nowhere near as many games as the males do. Like you can put that money somewhere else.
And I do understand why they don't get paid much as the guys do, because like even you go to games, they're not packing out games. You know what I'm saying? Not just basketball, anything. They're not probably doing it as much as men, but you still can have at least half. You know what I'm saying, of that.
Right.
So get that right going, because it's like this discouraging like other female athletes that want to do something. It's like I could go be a doctor or lawyer, even though I'm talented what I do. I'm not gonna get paid like sports. You know what I'm saying? So you're going kind of down. So I don't know how long it will last though, because it's some even WNBA teams are even leaving now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't keep up. So. Exactly. I don't know, but I hope it does get better, and not just sports. It's life period. You know what I'm saying? So,
and life in general.
Yeah, and you do have some women out there, some bosses too. Like they are bosses too, so they do their thing, but it could be a lot better too.
Right, man, definitely. That basically wraps it up for all of our segments going on. Did you have anything else you want to add that we might have missed, Marcus? A-Dub, you want to put something in there too?
They had the Genesis golf tournament this weekend. It was pretty good. Tiger's over that right now, so it was kind of cool to see that Tiger was involved a lot of that. They had a new guy, I think he's from Chile. I think his name is I can't think of his. I think his name is something Neiman, something like that. He won. It's only his second tournament he won, so it was pretty good though. The whole thing was pretty good. So it came down to the wire again. So he almost set a record for. I think he did set a record because he's the only player who won wire to wire since 1969. So what that means is he was in the lead the whole tournament, so all the way through. So it was pretty good. So like I said, and then also Tiger did an interview, and they asked him, because before he was like, I don't know. They asked him, is he gonna come back? He said definitely coming back. But he said, I'm not going to do it. He said, I would never, ever do a full tour again. But he said, I'm at the point where I get to pick how I want to play. So, it's Tiger. A normal player can't do that, but Tiger can do that because he's going to bring people to those tournaments wherever he picked to go, So, he's saying that he'll definitely do almost half of the tour, but is no way. He said with his leg, it's no way he can walk, because you got to pretty much walk from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's a lot of walking for one player. They're not in the cart. They walking the whole time. With his leg, he can't really do that. So
on top of the constant swinging.
Right, and he's saying his putting is back like it's supposed to be. His chipping, that's like short game, but it's like those big swings. You know what I'm saying? He's not there yet. So
for sure.
So he's saying maybe like next year he'll be, like I said, doing that. I would love to see him coming there, and if he can win 2 more tournaments out of maybe 3 or 4 years, that'll be good because he'll get the record. So you just need like two big ones to do it. So
sure. It's one to tie, right? It's one to tie, and then
okay. To break the record.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to do it, man. So hopefully next year he picks the tournament here. So it's live, man. And it's crazy to how this tournament, the Open here, it's like a big thing right now. Like everybody's still talking about it. This other tournament, Genesis, it was so quiet. It wasn't many people out there. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a normal, like a normal tournament. But now the Phoenix Open is known for, hey, that's the tournament you need to go to now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's good. That's good for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get bigger and bigger. But they showed out, man. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, man. I actually want to get out there. I know it's getting more and more expensive. I got to get out there before I can afford it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Anthony made a very good point. He thinks the NBA should allocate some more money of their revenue to pay the WNBA players, especially if they're going to start incorporating the WNBA players in a lot of the NBA stuff that they already do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even adding WNBA players to 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Let's get them some more money there too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah.
I think with final say, I'll end it on this. Alex mentioned Secure the Bag will be back basketball style. We skipped this week because of NBA All-Star Weekend. There was only games up to I think Wednesday. But Secure the Bag will be back this week, either Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. So we'll come back with some basketball style picks. So make sure you guys tune in Friday, probably around 2:30 p.m. With that,
and also talk about the Arizona Collins influencer on IG too. So participate and showing some active kindness too.
Oh yeah, definitely keep doing that, man. It's too easy to show some type of active kindness, man. So shout out to Grace for that, man. And with that being said,
happy birthday to you again too, Grace. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy 22nd birthday. That's crazy. It's 2/22/22, and she turned 22. So that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
yeah, I don't know how she did that, but that's golden year. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to your 22nd birthday, Grace. Shout out to that.
We have to buy you a drink, Grace. You know what I'm saying? Only been able to drink for the last year.
You better legal. You better legal, Grace. But you here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We gonna do it right.
Yeah, but that's it, man. I don't know, man. Say I say A-Dub part, you know what I'm saying? I can't say he's not here, so I want him to try it. It'll look weird.
Yeah, man. Let's get it poppin', man. But again, thanks everybody for joining the show, man. This is Set the Champ episode 130. We'll follow us back next Tuesday, same time, same place.
14.
What's up?
I said the 14 will be back next week.
Oh, for sure, man. Full team, man. With that being said, it's your boy Strizzy.
And it's your boy Marcus. Get them tacos. Today, I would say get you a beef one. Get a beef. No chicken this week. Beef one, all right? Peace out, y'all.